Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you were asked to name the 10 basic materials that went into the making of your home, will you be able to do it? Today's video does just that, to help you identify and understand the 10 basic civil structure materials that will make your shelter rock solid. Soil. Though soil is not a building material per se, it plays a very important role in construction. Before you start the construction, it is imperative that you test the quality of soil in the plot. The soil test results will help you make key choices like the type of foundation to be used, the depth of the foundation, the type of the cement to be used for construction, etc. The most important soil characteristics that affect the foundation are the water content, presence of vegetation or remains of cut trees, landfilling and proximity to mining areas. Soil testing should be done in detail and by a qualified agent before the start of construction. The next one is rubble stones. Rubble is used for foundation when the underlying solid condition is strong. The purpose of the rubble foundation is to transfer the load of the building to the underlying soil. For this purpose, a trench is made and the rubbles are arranged in it throughout the house. By this process, the weight of the building is transferred uniformly to the ground. While doing rubble foundation, it is important to use stones that are similar in shape. Wedge-shaped stones are inserted using hammers in between the stones to fill the gaps. Cement is not used in this stage. This is called dry rubble and it rests under the soil. In the next stage, the rubbles are packed together just as in dry rubble, but the only difference is that the stones are held together with mortar. This is called random rubble and this layer rests above the soil. A layer of mortar separates the dry rubble and the random rubble. A detailed video on rubble trench foundation has already been uploaded. We shall provide the link for the same here. The next item that we are talking about is mSand or manufactured sand. Sand is an important material used in construction. It is used for making concrete mortar. Earlier, the river sand which was taken from the river beds were used for construction purposes. However, the rapid urbanization and population growth have resulted in an overuse of the river sand which made it a scarce commodity. Nowadays, manufactured sand or mSand is the most commonly used alternative for natural sand. mSand is made by crushing rocks, quarry stones and aggregates in a crusher, leading to the formation of fine sand-sized particles. These particles are then cleaned by washing. The microfine particles are sieved and removed to form pSand or plaster sand. The pSand or plaster sand is yet another fine grade of sand which can be used for plastering purposes. Due to the fine particles, pSand provides a very smooth and even finishing to the plastering work. Aggregates. Aggregates or crushed stone is a key ingredient of concrete. They are formed by crushing quarry stones in a crusher and grading it to different sizes. The commonly used sizes for construction purposes are 4 mm, 6 mm, 20 mm and 40 mm aggregates. Each one of these grades of aggregates have their own purposes. For instance, the 4 mm aggregates are used for tarring purposes and landscaping. The 6 mm aggregates, also known as baby metal, is used for landscaping purposes, interlocking, etc. The 20 mm aggregates is used for RCC and 40 mm aggregates are used for the PCC work. Aggregates of size 4.5 mm or lower are considered as fine aggregates and the one above 4.75 mm are known as coarse aggregates. Cement. Cement is an important ingredient that binds together your dream home. It is basically a binding agent that holds together the building units like bricks, stones, tiles, etc., thereby giving strength to the structure. The most important use of cement is in the manufacture of concrete. There are two types of cement based on the way in which it is hardened. The commonly used cement for construction purposes is a hydraulic cement which hardens by the addition of water. The other type of cement is a non-hydraulic cement which hardens in the presence of the carbon in air. So how do you identify good cement? Let us look at 4 basic parameters based on which a good cement can be identified. The first one is age. The quality of cement goes down with age. For best results, make sure that you use cement within 90 days from the date of manufacture. The second one is color. Good cement is grey in color with a slight tint of green. Moreover, it will always be uniform in color. The third one is temperature. If you force your hands into a bag of good cement, your hands would feel cold. Bad cement feels warm to touch. Consistency. Good cement floats in water for a while before sinking. To learn more about cement, do watch this video. The next basic building material that we talk about here is water. Water is used throughout the construction phase. Be it for concrete mixing or for curing, water plays an important role in construction. That said, it is very important that the quality of water used is good and appropriate for construction. Water should be clean and free from impurities. It should not contain acids, alkalis, salts, oils, mineral content, industrial waste, etc., which will be detrimental to the strength of the structure. Poor water quality may also cause the steel used for reinforcement to rust. It is always advisable to get the water tested in a certified lab before using in a construction site. The water which is found suitable for mixing can also be used for curing. Steel. Steel is basically used to enhance the strength of an RCC structure. The RCC is a proportional mix of cement, sand, water and aggregates with steel. The commonly used types of steel in construction are the TMT bars and the HYSD bars. Blocks. There are several types of building blocks used for construction. Red bricks, concrete or cement blocks, laterite stones, ASC blocks, etc. are a few options of building blocks available. Wood. Wood finds its use in many forms during the construction of a building. The nature of wood used determines the final look of the building, so make sure you make right choices of wood. In addition to making doors and windows, wood is also used in making cupboards, panels, frames for doors and windows, and also for flooring. Hardwood and engineered wood are the main categories of wood used for construction. Hardwood is the one commonly used for making doors, windows and door frames, etc. Teak, rosewood, anili, mahogany, jackwood, coconut wood, bamboo, etc. are some of the options available. Engineered wood is an alternative to hardwood and it can be made by binding together fibers, wood strands, etc. with adhesive materials under heat and pressure. Its quality is lower compared to hardwood and it mainly finds its use where strength is not a major criteria. Plywood, MDF and chipboard are some examples of engineered wood. Engineered wood is mainly used for bathroom and inside doors, cupboards, floor tiles, etc. Hope you got a fair idea of the basic materials that go into the construction of your dream home. Thank you for watching this video and subscribe to our channel if you are interested in similar content. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.